Hey folks, welcome back to Breakout Chronicles. Today, we're stepping into a dark corner of 1947 Los Angeles, where dreams of stardom met a nightmare that's never been solved. I'm telling this story as Elizabeth Short, the woman the world called the Black Dahlia. Picture me, a 2-year-old with big dreams, a love for sheer black dresses, and a heart full of hope. This is my story, from the glitter of Hollywood to the cold, brutal end that left my name etched in mystery. Grab a seat, because this one's gonna haunt you.
My name is Elizabeth Short, but you know me as the Black Dahlia. That name came later, slapped on by the press, inspired by my love for dark, elegant clothes and some movie called The Blue Dahlia. I was just a girl from Massachusetts, chasing the spotlight in Los Angeles, the city where dreams were supposed to come true. But for me, it became a place of shadows where my story ended before it could begin. It was January 1947, and I was 22, living on hope and borrowed time. Hollywood was dazzling neon signs, glamorous stars, the promise of fame around every corner. I'd drifted through jobs, even worked at the Army's Camp Cook Commissary back in 2043, dreaming of the day I'd see my name on the marquee, but life wasn't kind. I got picked up in Santa Barbara for underage drinking that same year. My face snapped in a mugshot that would later haunt the papers. Still, I kept chasing that dream, moving from place to place, always believing my big break was close. Los Angeles was alive, but it had a dark side. I'd walk the streets at night, the city's pulse mixing with my own music spilling from bars, the clink of glasses, the laughter of strangers. I loved the way sheer black fabric felt against my skin, the way it made me feel like I belonged among the stars. People noticed me, sure, but not always for the right reasons. I was a hopeful, not a starlet, scraping by, couch surfing, and dodging the wrong kind of attention. Still, I kept smiling, kept believing. Then came the 15th of January, 1947. I don't remember the exact moment it all went dark. Maybe that's a mercy. What I can tell you is what the world found that morning in Limer Park, a quiet neighborhood where a mother and her child stumbled across something that froze their blood. My body laid out like a broken doll, just feet from the sidewalk. I was posed, naked, sliced, clean, in half at the waist, my face carved with a grotesque smile. The cuts were precise, like someone knew exactly what they were doing. Not a drop of blood stained the grass I'd been killed somewhere else, cleaned up and left like a message. My face was everywhere, newspapers, radio, even those clunky sound photo machines spitting out my mugshot. They called me the Black Dahlia, and suddenly I wasn't just Elizabeth anymore. I was a mystery, a headline, a ghost. They grilled anyone who'd ever crossed my path. Friends, ex-lovers, strangers who'd seen me at a diner. They thought the killer might have been a doctor or a butcher. Someone with a steady hand to cut me so cleanly. The FBI even checked out medical students at USC, looking for a match to the skill that ended me. Then there was the letter, an anonymous note. Maybe from my killer, with fingerprints that led nowhere. It taunted the cops, but the prints weren't in their files. Whoever did this was a shadow, slipping through their grasp. I watched from wherever I am now, my heart aching for the life I never got to live. Why me? Was it someone I trusted? Someone whose smile hid a monster? A jealous lover? A stranger? Or something even darker? The theories piled up hundreds of suspects, confessions that didn't stick, leads that fizzled out. The city moved on, but my story didn't. The Black Dahlia became a legend, a puzzle no one could solve. It's been decades, and I'm still here. A whisper in the wind, a name on a case file grown cold. The man who took my life, he's probably long gone, his secret buried with him. But I want you to remember me, not just as a victim, but as Elizabeth, the girl who dreamed of the stars. Who do you think did it? What's the piece of the puzzle we're all missing?
That's it, folks. The haunting tale of the Black Dahlia, straight from Elizabeth Short's soul. What do you think happened that January night? Drop your theories below, hit that like button, and subscribe to Breakout Chronicles for more stories that grip your heart and haunt your dreams. Until next time, keep chasing the truth.